Hello everyone. We're going to do a video today on Three Amigos warehouse and the oil tank facility. Basically, we're just going to switch out some cars from each industry. The Three Amigos warehouse, as you saw at the beginning of the video, probably one of my nicer detailed structures with a lot of figures, forklifts, soda machines on the platform, as well as the overhead hood and all the windows, as well as a divider between the warehouse and the tank cars. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the set of Athearn MP15 switches to clear out one track in the warehouse. Then we're going to have the mainline train that will bring over the cars pull onto the secondary at West Harold. From there, the switches will break apart the train and flip out the cars. They'll pull out all 10 cars that will go onto the engine, and then the switcher will basically switch in the new cars. So here we go. We're going to pull the engine onto the West Harold secondary track. To the right are two tracks. They connect on either end. One starts here at West Harold, and the other one you can get over to the other track by Little Jamaica interlocking. So we're going to pull these 10 cars in. Plenty of room for these cars. Just going to clear the switch by West Harold. Now we're going to bring the MP15 switches over. We're going to have him take off all those cars, but first he's going to pull out all of these freight cars. So we're going to go work on that right now. Let's go get that MP15 switcher. So we've got the switcher, and he's now going to pick up some of these cars. Make it easy, he's going to pull 5 from each track. He'll pull 5 box cars. And we'll have him pull 5 of the tank cars. So the train's going out, and at this West Harold Little Jamaica interlocking, there's 2 tracks. So we're going to put all these cars on this secondary track, and then the switches will just do a runaround on the main line and come back in and start pulling the cars off the other train. He's cleared there. Now we'll just do a runaround, add the caboose, and then the engine, the CSX 5970 and crew can take those cars away. Then what will happen is the switcher will do another run around and shove the cars back into each appropriate siding. So the engine is cut away from the cars, and he'll do a run around onto the main. And now he can run around the train and pick it up on the other side. Take the caboose off, and then of course pick up all the cars on this train here. While he's running around, we're going to cut these Dash 840Bs off the train that just came in and let them pick up the loads that were just pulled out of Three Amigos warehouse. So while we're just doing a quick uncoupling job here, story with Three Amigos warehouse, how it came to the name, because not all of the industries on my layout are real. I met a number of people through a model train site called originaltrainlife.com, and I met a number of guys there. One of them is my friend John, John from Georgia, who is my painter for all my freight cars. He does my Atlantic Pacific Railroad freight cars, as well as his Empire Belt Railroad freight cars, which always interchange on my railroad. We do have a few of them on the layout. So now we're just going to move these guys back into position. And he'll be ready to go out once the caboose is added to the end. So let's go check on the switcher and see how they're doing. So we see the switcher is on his way back. He's going to go all the way to the main, and he'll come back into the yard here. And now he'll go pick up the caboose that came off the main train and add it to these outbounds. Picks up the transfer caboose. We'll throw the switch. And he's all set. Now that the caboose is put onto the outbound train, we can get the switcher to start doing his job. So what he'll do is he'll go back out on the main, pick up those cars, and start doing some inbound deliveries. Here comes our switcher now. And he's gonna just go a little bit further so he can get onto the Little Jamaica interlocking secondary. Switch is thrown, and he'll pick up those cars that were dropped off by the CSX engine and crew 5970. And now he can start the process of spotting these cars over at Three Amigos and the oil tank facility. So the first spot will be the 5 boxcars. As you can see, we've got a little mixture there. There is John of Georgia, his Empire Belt Railroad car, and of course one of the Atlantic Pacific Railroad cars that he has painted for my railroad. And as you can see, we're going to just go spot these 5 box cars. So they'll pull away the box cars. Tank cars are just about ready to be spotted. And we'll have them drop off these 5 tank cars. Cars are dropped, and we'll just pull the engines just clear of the switch, and their job is done. Now we're back to the train that has all the outbound cars, and we're going to send them on their way. And here we go. They'll head out, cross over 2 tracks onto the main line. And we're done for today's video. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked it.